Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Welcome back to another episode. Joel, Emerson, I'm David. I want to start off with the episode by asking Emerson this question. I know he probably wasn't expecting it. Where is Michael Jordan in your greatest of all time list? Because you say you didn't have...
Time to get hated on.
Yeah, bro. You say you didn't have him top 3, so I want to know where you have him, bro. Fourth?
Yeah.
Wow. Who's ahead of him again? You said LeBron?
Kobe
Uh-huh.
and Kareem.
Kirby. Okay, at least you got 3 like solid.
You can't say they're bad
players.
players.
Yeah, at least you got 3 solid players. I don't know, dude. Just when he told me he didn't even have Michael Jordan in his top 3, I was like, wow. I couldn't believe it, bro. So I just wanted to know where he was. All right, now
That's like so off topic.
I know
what we're talking
bro.
about.
It's because, bro, when you told me that, I couldn't believe it. I just told you, bro. I was in shock. I'm a huge Kobe fan. Everyone knows that, but I mean, even I gotta admit, Jordan greatest to ever do it. You know, Kobe's too, right there.
We're gonna have a debate next episode.
Bet. Yeah. So today we want to talk about stories when we go because we're going on a vacation soon. All 3 of us. So we wanna talk about vacations that we've taken and places where we want to go. So, Joel, you wanna start it off?
I'll let you start it off.
You want me to start it off? All right. And I've been on a lot of vacations. The most recent, the most recent, I think, was the road trip. I went to Utah. Then I went to Idaho.
How'd you go there?
We stopped there for like
Why Idaho?
because we were going to Yellowstone.
Oh, okay.
So Yellowstone actually covers
Oh,
like
I see.
3 states, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It covers Idaho, which is where we stayed, and then it covers Wyoming, which I think is the majority of where it's at. Yeah, and it has a little bit of Montana, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's really huge. Also,
I can't back you up or confirm that because I don't really know
I'm
where
pretty
the states are at.
I'm pretty
But-
sure.
Yes.
I
believe you.
It's upper, like above Utah.
Yellowstone?
No, above Utah. So like mountain,
Yeah.
like above like
Okay.
Utah and stuff. Yeah, bro. Like Utah, bro. We got there like at 1 in the morning. It was like no joke, dude. Like 3 degrees. Dude, it was freezing. It was so cold. Yeah, and that little town that we stayed at, it was like Kanab, Utah. Dude, no joke. Like four places to eat. 2 fast food, Wendy's and McDonald's, and then the other 2 were a Mexican restaurant and like an American restaurant.
Wait,
Like
you said
it had
Wendy's?
wings and stuff. Yeah, Wendy's.
You said
And the Wendy's was inside the Wendy's was inside of a gasoline station.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
it's like that one video of what's it called? The Olympic team? United States of America. Did you see that video?
No, I didn't.
Where they're going to a gas station? No, you haven't seen that?
No, but you know how like there's like McDonald's and stuff in gasoline stations over here?
No.
A couple. Yeah, there
No.
is. Okay. Yeah, it was like that, dude. It was super weird. But yeah, that town was so small. And then when we were going up to Idaho, we stopped in like the middle of Utah, and there was nothing but like pastures there. And my we wanted to stop to eat breakfast, so we stopped at like a Burger King. I told you, bro. That's why I tried
Oh,
Burger
yeah,
King
that's
breakfast.
right, yeah.
And dude, there was like 2 workers. They were just sitting at the booth waiting for someone to come in. There was nobody there, so they were just chilling. They were just sitting down doing nothing, just on their phones. Oh man. But Idaho was cold. Like same thing, bro. Like 3
Yeah.
degrees. Yeah, like negatives. I think 2 at one point.
When was this though? Like, what time of the year?
October. That's why.
October,
Yeah,
winter
like
time, yeah.
yeah, it was cold. And then, all right, bro. I'm gonna reveal it here. We took pictures at the sign of Yellowstone. But we didn't actually go in, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro.
So
It
why'd you guys go again? Just for the sign?
No, we were gonna go in,
And what
but
happened?
like we want to see the geysers and stuff. But it was snowed in. There was so much snow we couldn't get in. We had to pay. No, well, we had to go to another entrance and pay to get on like snowmobiles, and we weren't even gonna be able to drive them. So I was like, that's not what I want to do. Like, I don't want to do that. It was like 4 hours from where we were staying, and we had to go all the way up and like around to the other entrance. Yeah, bro, it was ridiculous. It sucked that we we weren't able to go in, but we're like, dude, we're already here. Might as well take a picture outside. Yeah, dude. And then we went to Montana. Dude, empty, bro. There was more cars parked than driving there.
Really?
Yeah, there was nobody. There was nobody in Montana. Yeah, I think the best trip that I've taken, I think it's Cancun, dude. Either Cancun or Cabos. Because I've been to both, and I went to Cancun. Like we liked it so much, we went again. We went. I've been twice. I've been there twice, Cancun, and the first time I went with my uncle, uh, and after, because you had to make reservations to eat at the restaurants at the hotel, so we did that, and dude, the portions tiny, bro, tiny, like you seen Ratatouille, right? You know how the portions are so
Yeah,
small in Ratatouille. That's how they were in the restaurants, bro. So my uncle would be like, my tío Gerson, he would be like, let's go to the bathroom, David. And I'm like, nah, bro, I don't need to use the restroom. He's like, let's go to the bathroom. And I'm like, all right. I get up, and he walks out of the restaurant. I'm like, the restroom's over here. He's like, no, let's go to the buffet. And I was like, oh my god. So we would hit up the restaurant, and then we'd go to the buffet after to eat, because they were so small portions, bro. We'd still be hungry. And yeah, we used to go to the buffets. Yeah.
Wait, I don't understand. Why don't you go to the buffet like
To begin
first?
with.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know the restaurants were gonna be like small portion. Like
Okay.
all the restaurants were like
Every
that.
single- oh,
Yeah. And we're like, oh my, you know how over here, bro, Latino place, bro, they be putting stuff on top of the other. Like you'd be having the mashed potatoes on top of the rice or whatever, and
Do
like
you know
the
they eat
food-
mashed potatoes?
or like for Thanksgiving. Like that's what I'm thinking of. That's
Latinos celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you eat?
yeah.
at
What do
Thanksgiving?
you, what do you?
Okay, we celebrate because we live in America. Do they celebrate over there?
No. Oh, and that's another story. I went to El Salvador like 2 years ago, bro. We went during Thanksgiving here. We like the day before Thanksgiving. We land over there like Wednesday night or whatever, and then Thursday comes, and I'm like, oh, like Feliz Acción de Gracias or
They're like,
whatever.
what the heck?
Yeah, they're like, okay. And then I look at my dad, I'm like, why are they not saying it back, bro? I'm like, where are we gonna have food today? My dad's like, dude, they don't celebrate that here. And I was like, no way. They're like, yeah, that's an American thing. And I'm like, no. So like, dude, I missed out on all the food here, and I was so like, I was upset. I was like, dude, I came down here thinking we're about to eat good, bro. Nah. There was no Thanksgiving.
You know?
No.
You thought they fought with America?
No, but I thought everyone celebrated
Indians?
Thanksgiving.
No, dude.
I'm upset, bro.
Yeah.
Native American.
Shout out Native Americans.
Shout out to
On the
Native
show.
Americans. Pachanga.
Alright. You said
Nah,
a bad
so-
word in their language? Calm down.
That's the name of the casino
Oh.
and the resort.
Okay.
But yeah, so like, dude, and then when I went to El Salvador, same thing, bro. Like pupusas all day. We're there 10 days. I ate pupusas 9 out of the 10 days.
No, we just come from the stereotype.
And
That's all we eat, dude.
and dude,
Really? That's all you ate?
that's all I ate, bro. The
Pupusas?
first meal when we got there, they were like, "Vamos a ordenar pupusas." I'm like,
I ate cereal.
all right. No,
I
but
ate some weird cereal.
Wait,
I ate that
why would you
too.
go to El Salvador and eat cereal?
I eat pupusas every single day.
You don't have to. There's like different dishes.
Yeah.
I know that.
But like that was the main thing that we like. Yeah, for
That
breakfast
was
I
at
ate
home.
pancakes, I ate cereal, I ate casamiento con huevo, and like bolillo.
I already eat that here.
But
That is
like
different.
the main thing, dude,
It's
pupusas.
just fresher. Oh, pupusas taste weird over there. Well,
Dude.
not weird, but like this.
Yeah, so when
It's
we
like-
landed, we were hella hungry, and so
these
they
are
told
not
us,
pupusas.
like my brother and I, when they told us, they're like, "Vamos a ordenar pupusas. ¿Cuántas quieren? Who wants? Blah blah blah." We're like, "Yeah, I'll take 3, whatever." My brother's like, "Yeah, I'll take 4," and I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Eddie eating 4?" Yeah, like Eddie's skinny, you know, he doesn't eat a lot. I'm like, okay, Eddie. He's like, dude, I'm starving. The pupusas come. He eats it, and he's like, dude, I don't like it.
Oh,
And I was like,
oh,
why? He's like, they taste weird. I take a bite, and I'm like, yeah, they do taste kind of weird. I'm like, just eat it. I'm like, it's fine. Like, it's not that bad. And nah, dude, like, he couldn't eat it. He couldn't eat it. And then, like,
pressure.
yeah, like, every time someone asked us to come over, we knew we were going to eat pupusas. So then Eddie would always say, no tengo hambre.
Oh, that's what he said.
And he just eat when we get back to where we were staying, like with my uncle and stuff. Yeah, he would just eat like cereal or whatever, like whatever they
For
had
lunch?
for dinner.
Oh, dude, that's sad.
Yeah, dude. There was a pupuseria that they took us to. Bro, I had a pupusa like this big. Dude. It was huge. It was massive, and I still ate a little one after. Yeah, I'll get the picture and I'll show you guys. Watch, I'll put it right here, or we'll put it right here.
You used to have a picture of it?
Yeah, my dad took a picture. I was like eating it. That thing was huge. They even made one that like camaron and stuff. Yeah, I never seen that. That's crazy. Yeah. But the funniest story was I think when I went to Cancun the second time with my aunt and her family and like my cousins.
Which you have a lot of them.
Ruth, her family. So we went, and I remember we were on a boat on a cruise, like not a cruise because it was just going around like the little bay area or whatever it's called, like the ocean right there. And we went, and it was a show. It's supposed to be like a dinner and show. They're supposed to like fight with swords and everything, but like that's what we went for, and they did that. But the story I want to say is when we were ordering like food and stuff, they're playing music and stuff, so it's kind of loud. And our server like is asking me, he's like, "What do you want to drink?" And I'm like, "Fanta." Like I want soda. And he comes back and he brings me like freaking piña colada, and I'm like, "Nah, I don't want that." And I was like, "I want soda." He's like, "Oh, for sure." Comes back, another piña colada, and I'm like, "Dude," I'm like, "No," I'm like, "Soda, Fanta." He's like, "Oh, okay." He comes back, he brings back beer, and I'm like,
What?
"Dude, Fanta," and he's like, and he like calls me down because we're sitting up on like a literal like a deck basically, and I go down, and he's like, "Ven atrás conmigo," like, and he says the word. It starts with a C, ends with an N. And I'm like, and I go to the back where all the waiters are going and like the drinks, where they're pouring the drink stuff. He's like, agarra lo que tú quieras. And I go, and I'm like, solo quería Fanta. And he's like, no. And he grabs the freaking soda, he puts Fanta in there, and he puts like freaking alcohol in there. And I'm like, no, I just want Fanta. And it was the funniest thing ever, dude, because he took me all the way to the back just for a Fanta. And I'm like, oh no. And all the extra stuff that he was bringing to my table, he was chugging it himself. Like he would hide. He'd look around just to make sure no one like of his coworkers and his boss was looking, and he'd just chug them like the beers and stuff. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that thing was hilarious, bro. Yeah, his name, bro.
He's on fire, man. Don't say his name.
Bro, no one from Mexico's watching this, bro. His name was Gallo, bro.
Not yet.
His name was Gallo, bro. Like, he was a go, bro. He was funny. Yeah, and then I remember when everyone started dancing on the floor, and he's bringing like beers to people who were dancing, and he's all spilling them, and then the beers all coming out, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, dude, that guy was funny. He was funny. And then, where else? I've gone to, I can't even think right now, dude. I mean, everyone's been to Vegas. I don't really, I guess it counts, right?
You went to the Chuma Lake?
Yeah, I've been to Kachuma Lake. Have you been to Kachuma Lake? Nah, ever since that.
I haven't been to
Not
the
bad,
Chuma
bro.
Lake.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think.
It's the Chuma Lake.
You hate Kachuma Lake?
Yeah, for Canada, that's a whack ass spot. There's like so many better spots. I feel like now that we're older and we can go wherever we want, not wherever, but like where we go ourselves because we all drive now.
Yeah.
There's so many better spots.
He got his license, did you know?
Yeah.
Congrats, bro. Good stuff.
Still got picked up.
Hey, bro.
I have no car.
I was about to say that. Hey, bro, you got it first try,
See,
though.
what-
Ask
yeah,
Emerson
for
how many
sure.
tries it took him.
No way. How
Hey,
many?
I can give you guys valid reviews.
Nah.
No
Nah.
way. Really?
Yeah. Did I not tell you why I failed? I failed it twice.
Oh shoot.
So the first time, alright. So I just booked my appointment. I was like, I definitely know how to drive. I don't need anything. I just went, and then apparently I didn't know you had to do double stops when you make a left turn. Like I never knew that was a rule because I've never seen anyone do
What
that.
even is a double stop?
Because
So on the stop
because when
sign,
have
you
your
stop.
license, you drive
You
different.
you roll up a little bit past the stop sign, then you make your left turn. I literally stopped at the stop sign and just like took it,
Oh, you just
and they're like, "That's it, fail."
no
and I'm like,
way, really?
wait.
So automatic failure.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Wait, what? What did I do wrong?" He's like, "You're supposed to stop again," and I'm
I don't
like,
think I stopped. I think I just went slow.
I don't even.
and I'm
think
like,
left
"What? I didn't know that."
Yeah.
And then yeah, so he's like, "Just go
And the
back."
second time, bro.
The second time, this dumbass lady was like walking. She was jaywalking, so it was not my fault.
Oh no.
She was Jake.
She was jaywalking. You guys, you know where Kester's at? By the DMV?
Yeah.
And there's like a school.
Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
So she was jaywalking to pick up her son or something. But I saw her walking, and obviously I wasn't gonna run her over.
So
But
instead
like,
of slowing down, he sped.
so no, I just kept going, and then like it was like maybe like 20 meters away, and then like I wasn't slowing down, and then
Yeah, I don't know meters like that.
it's not that it's where is it? It's
It's
not
in
good enough
feet.
to stop. And then like the constructor was like, "Oh, why aren't you stopping?" And I'm like, "I'm not gonna run her over." Like, and then she's like, "No, you're gonna run her over." Like automatic fail. And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "How's it my fault that she's jaywalking?"
That's
And my sisters was playing like a ball on the street. They're playing catch, and I was like, alright, cool. Make sure I hung at them.
should I
I
lock
just did it. I was
at
just like,
Yeah, and then when I went for my third time, I went twice to the Van Ice one.
dude,
My third time, I went somewhere completely different.
Where'd you go?
There's one
You don't know.
Canoga.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think
There's
that's
one in Canoga, right? I think it's pretty far. Well, for me, it's far
Yeah, why'd you go all over there? She's
Easy.
on Arleta.
because they told me it was easy.
Yeah, I
They
was
told
on
me it was
Arleta.
easy over there, and like the streets are more calmer. Like there's not a lot of people there.
What time did you go at the first two times that you took it? Like the time.
They're all like at midday.
That's why, dude. Everyone's at lunch.
And then
I went like at 10 in the
okay, that
morning.
shouldn't change the fact of how you drive.
Yeah, but then it's gonna be like you said. The streets are not gonna be as calm as
Yeah.
they are during. Like I went at 10, dude. Everyone's either at work or at school, so I didn't have nothing to like trip about. You get me? There was like no cars.
Yeah, but my second time, no, not my second, the third time, I went and my instructor looks at my record and he's like, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Are you sure you're ready? You failed it twice already."
He
And
called you out. Like
Yeah, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm ready." And he's like, "Okay." And then like he started.
Did you go
like,
back like right away? Like
Yeah, I literally went like weeks.
3 days in a row?
Like three, no, not
Oh.
days, like weeks. Like I took one every week.
that makes sense why he said that then.
Yeah,
It
and
sounds like you.
he's like, "Did you really learn how to drive within like 2 weeks?" Like,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, "Dude, I know how to drive. It's just the stupid rules. I never read the book or anything." Like even my first, like the written exam, I just went. I booked an appointment. I just took it. And I'm like, whatever. Hopefully I pass.
Dude, the first time I took the written, I didn't pass it.
I think it was like, yeah, it was like.
But I missed it by like a question. I knew I missed it by like a question. So I was like, damn, I was like, did you pass? And I'm like, no. And she's like, go take it again. And I'm like, I can do that? She's like,
I
yeah.
think you can take it on the spot as well. Like if
Yeah.
you fail it, you just be like, "Oh, can I take it again?" And
Yeah, so that's exactly what I did. I went and I asked the lady, I was like, wait, can I take it again if I know I can pass it? And she's like, yeah. She's like, we close in 20 minutes. You think you can finish it? And I was like, yeah, for sure. I was like, yeah, I can finish it. And I went in like, and I thought I failed low key again. Like I thought I missed it by a question. So like I turned around, I'm like, damn. And I turned back around to the computer and it says congratulations. I was like, huh? I was like, sir. I was like, I passed. Look at my screen. I'm like, it says congratulations. And so yeah, he's like, yeah, here you go. So I mean, technically I didn't pass it on the first time, but I did it the same day. So bro,
That's
counts.
still
Bro. Yeah, it still
Always
counts
a win.
first day.
The
Exactly.
pass is a pass.
And I remember my aunt, like, she's like, congrats. She gave me like a little lanyard thing for
I know.
or is that what it's called?
I think I know that thing.
The thing that, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a Lakers lanyard. Yeah, so I still have it.
And the funniest part is when after like I passed my actual driving exam, I literally went to the instructor because the instructor gave me the passing thing. He was like, okay, you could go get your license, get your picture taken.
Yeah.
And I asked him what my score was. He's like, oh, you didn't miss any points. Like you did everything perfect.
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
got it.
Dang.
yeah, I didn't miss anything because I'm like I know how to drive. Like because my dad when in senior year he just gave me the car. He's like, okay, start learning. He literally.
You used to drive to school?
No.
Oh,
He
okay.
didn't let. He would just let me go like from like small places and
Oh,
everything. And then I drove exactly how my dad drives. And if you guys have been in his car, he kind of drives kind of reckless. So that's why like I didn't know all these rules because like I've never seen anyone else do those rules. Like
It's because it's different when you're like, dude, the way I drive compared to like the test. Like my friend said it best. Like one of my friends, he told me, he's like, dude, when you take the test, he's like, you feel like you don't know how to drive. Because you're driving with two hands, you're driving all stiff, and you gotta check your mirrors like constantly, like every 5 seconds or whatever. And it's true, like, dude, I felt weird. And it's just so awkward, like your positioning and stuff. Yeah, so did you have any trouble at all with the written or anything? Like nothing? You just did first try everything?
Written test, I think I failed it once, but on purpose.
on purpose. Explain
What?
it.
Yeah,
Explain-
what?
Explain this. How do you fail on
I
purpose?
Why?
want to study more, and I want to see the wrong answers to get the right answer. I'm like, oh, okay. I just failed it the first time I did it.
I was like, what do you mean you felt it on purpose?
This mean lady, she's like, go aside. I'm like, why? I can't say anything. She's like, no, go. I'm like, dude, I'll like throw hands up there. I'm like, wait, tell me to go outside. I went outside for like 10 minutes.
This is your driving?
No, the permit.
Oh,
and then the
the
second time I passed it. And I was like, alright, cool.
Go outside.
Yeah, and dude, I almost had her as the driver instructor.
Oh
I was scared. I'm like, oh, God, I don't do like, not her.
no. You already knew.
I was panicking. I'm like, dude, not that mean lady. Yeah, I didn't get her. I got saved.
Hey, so dude, so Vicky's passed it there. Oh, my uncle Obi's passed it there. I think Clarissa passed it there.
Mhm.
Arlita
Kim-
or
I
Arlita.
heard about it. I don't know from who.
Kim-
I think from like you guys probably.
Kimberly passed it there. You passed it there. I passed it there. Like, bro, we have
Yeah.
a chain going. Alet passed it there.
Yeah, I heard it's easy.
Yeah,
So I
bro.
went there.
That's why I went there too. My uncle was like, dude, we all passed it to Arlita. Go to Arlita.
don't go to Van Nuys.
Yeah,
that,
dude.
that place is
Yeah,
trash.
no.
So yeah, I
Just
went
driving
to
in Van
Arlita.
Nuys is terrible.
Yeah.
I didn't go
Facts,
there.
dude. Sherman Way, bro. Sherman Way is the crowdedest street ever, bro.
No.
Dude.
In the valley. Have you gone to LA?
Okay, but I don't go to LA as often as
Must
you
be.
do. This guy goes to LA.
I've been driving to LA
Yeah.
because I've been working with my dad for a few days. Dude, that place is horrible.
Dude, it's because everything's going back to normal, so.
Yeah, there's
I
no
feel like-
people out
Yeah,
like
dude.
working and stuff because
My God, it feels like, dude, the other day I went to go pick up my grandma and dropped her off from Beverly Hills. Oh my goodness, dude. I was on the road from like 12 to like 4.
yeah, it's
Like,
horrible.
Dude,
Oh, really?
yeah, dude. It's crazy. Everything's opening back up, so
3
so much
hours?
traffic. 4. That's
4?
4, my dude.
You could have gone to Las Vegas. Like, dude, like,
You could have got to the
Yeah,
fact
because-
that I just went down
never
the
mind. I'm going to Las Vegas.
down
hours,
the
dude?
mountain.
Yeah, so where have you been, John, for vacation wise?
Vacation wise, nowhere.
No one?
I'm just kidding.
I mean,
Thinking on the spot. Like the biggest vacation was probably Salvador. Like out of the country.
how long were you over there for?
I think like 2 weeks.
Dude.
It was my senior year, dude. I kind of like traveling because like when I think about
You don't
traveling,
like traveling?
I get sad. I'm like,
Why?
How do you get
I
sad?
don't know. I just get sad. Like when like my parents like, you wanna go to Salvador or Hawaii? I'm like yeah, I'm down, but I'm like, no, never mind. I'm sad. I don't want to go.
Why? I love traveling, dude.
Yeah, I wish I could. I don't know if you know, but I can't leave the country.
Yeah.
So like my biggest travel stories are like within
You could just go to Salvador, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't want to go.
Dude, I mean, it's cool and everything, but dude, it's like when we went, I tell you, we went in November, and they were like, oh, sí, está frío ahorita. Bro, it's like our summer over here. I was like, oh, shoot.
Like July
Like,
is
this
like
is
rainy
cool.
season and stuff. It's the winter. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
what?
like, yeah, it's so weird, bro. And then, dude, it's so hot. And then the mosquitoes and stuff. Like, I don't know how you did 2 weeks.
I was
bro.
actually, I was chilling, dude.
For real?
Like we got like a nice, pretty good hotel, dude. Like,
Oh, you guys stayed at a hotel? Okay, we
that's
stayed with
why I know
family.
we stayed once with family, dude, and it was bad. Like, dude, it was like, dude, it was crazy. Like,
Why?
the roof was like made of like metal.
Dude, at one
And it
point
was
in the house, it was
pouring,
open.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like the living room and stuff was like
Yeah.
separate from like the rooms. Like, okay, so like here's the living room. There's a big old hole. Like, not hole, but like it doesn't have a roof.
It's like a patio center. I know. what
Yeah,
you're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah. It's like a patio, and then there's like rooms around, like, and they have roofs and everything. But dude, and then they had a rooster every hour from like 5 a.m. and on, just like talking to the other roosters, bro. And you can hear every rooster like just
Yeah.
caw. Yeah, dude. I was like, or whatever it's called, bro. Calling, like, yeah, like calling each other or whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. So yeah, bro, the rooster, not the move, bro. I'm never getting a pet rooster, ever. That's what I learned. But alright, so where's a place? You lived in San Diego for a bit, huh?
I was
Wait.
a baby.
Joel did what?
Yeah,
Yeah, I used to live in Mississippi.
for real.
San Diego. Yeah.
You live in Hawaii too, right?
No, I did. I
Or
was
just
with
your
my
parents?
Yeah.
What
was
the-
yeah,
I
yeah.
never knew this, bro.
No,
I know you for so long. I didn't know
I was
any of
back then though. My dad was like more involved with the military.
Yeah.
this.
Then when I was born, he kind of got out.
How old were you when you lived in like Mississippi and?
Mississippi was only for like 4 months or like 6 months.
No, but how old were you?
I was a kid, maybe like.
So you don't remember any of it?
I don't remember nothing.
What about San Diego?
San Diego, I was like maybe 1 up to like 3 maybe, because I remember we moved to my grandma's house with like Clarissa when I was like maybe 4 or like 5ish. And that's where I grew up for like a good 10 years.
Yeah.
Not 10
On
years.
Normandy, huh?
Yeah, and then
I
I lived
remember.
another 10 years here in the valley, and I stayed in a small apartment.
Oh, what the? That's
Basically,
kind of
yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Would you ever want to live somewhere else, bro?
Heck yeah, I hate California.
You like California?
Oregon's the move, bro.
Oregon's nice too.
Oregon's
I've
so
never
much
been.
nicer
You
than
been?
California.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's nice though. I've seen like.
Like for what I like, at least it's better because I like nature a lot, and you know, dude, it's superior. It's green, dude. Out here in California, you're trying to go somewhere, bro. You see desert, bro, everywhere. I mean, California's still cool, but
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You always send me those
It's a
TikToks.
place to be.
oh no,
Yeah,
but
you
like
always send me TikToks of that one guy saying that California is the best state, and now
No,
you're
but-
telling me.
You
I'd want to move to Oregon. I think that, and there's
I wanna
better
go to New
climate
York.
too. Like it's a lot cooler.
I don't want to.
There's snow, like where you live often.
Yeah.
During winter and all that. So
Does it rain a lot there too, or no?
yeah, a
Like,
lot.
because I know like Washington and all that, like it rains a
Well,
lot.
not as much as like upper states, but like it does rain pretty good amount. Like maybe
Do you like the rain?
Mm,
I'm gonna
yeah.
be honest with you, bro. Low-key, I mean,
When it rains in California,
yeah,
it's cool because
yeah,
it doesn't
'cause-
rain often.
exactly. But like, if it rained like half the year or whatever, nah, bro, I couldn't do that.
It's a year.
Dude, doesn't it rain a lot like that? Like for a couple months?
In Oregon, like 3 months out of the year,
Yeah, see, that's
which
a
is
lot.
which is
Wow.
it's
That's a
seasonal.
lot, bro.
I like that though. That's kind of
Yeah.
nice.
That's a lot.
And then like during winter, it snows. During
You can't
summer,
go
there's
out.
sunny.
You could.
Not have fun though.
Yeah.
Bro,
You can't
when
have
it
fun
rains in
rain,
California-
What are you gonna do in the rain?
Oh, jump in puddles.
Okay, that's not
play,
fun.
play water soccer.
I say.
Pretend you're in a
You don't even do that here. What
Yeah,
makes
I
you think
do.
you're gonna do? No, you
Yeah,
don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Go skate.
cap, bro.
Mess up your board. I go skate. I've skated before in the rain.
I bike in the rain.
Chocolate?
I love biking.
But
in
you
the
try
rain.
to get out of it.
Crazy
That's
is
what's
awesome.
You don't stay out in the rain the
I
whole
do.
day. No, you
I
don't.
put on that jacket and I go
There's
take
no,
walks.
there's no way.
I
I
do.
don't
Yo,
believe
that's
you.
cap, bro.
I don't
I
believe
used
you.
to do it. I started like a rain playlist. It's beast. I love the rain.
Rain.
Yeah,
It goes out once a year because with that playlist because it doesn't rain here.
Yeah. I love the rain.
Your brother was born over there, huh?
Yeah, Milo's from Oregon.
Yeah, he was
You
born
guys
in
don't
Oregon. Yeah, he was born in Oregon. That explains a lot.
know.
What
What?
is that?
Explains a lot.
No, bro, that's funny. Yeah, when your dad told me, oh yeah, I have a newspaper with
Yeah.
yeah.
It's because we live in a small town of, I don't know if you guys know where Eugene is. It's like around, not next to Portland, but like around Portland. It's really nice. I mean, like I told you, there's mountains and like better hikes, rivers,
Yeah.
waterfalls. You're next to the beach as well, so you can go there.
Colorado.
There's a beach.
Yeah,
Oregon's in the coast.
Yeah, it's
If you
up.
didn't
It's
know
up.
that.
Yeah, it's a state above us, dude.
Forgot.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
Oregon has a beach.
So where's one place that you guys want to go for vacation?
To your house.
bro, I'm there all the time. I'll start that off. Spain.
Spain?
The main reasons like I want to go see like Barcelona. The city.
Yeah, I think that's
I wore
one
the
thing.
jersey today, just for
I
that.
like that.
Favorite team. It's the team like I've been most interactive where I watch them
Yeah.
most consistent and everything. I always want to go to a game as well. You know, the atmosphere is like
Like
completely
crazy.
different.
Yeah, for real, bro. Like, dude, the
That's
fans
awesome.
over there, yeah, they're way crazier than over here. So
Yeah, so
yeah, I think that's one thing that I want to do before, like,
We die.
yeah, like on my bucket list.
go to the
Yeah,
Barcelona.
go to
Do
a
it
game
next
out
year.
there in Spain with my dad. And you know,
Watch El Clásico.
I don't know about that, but that's expensive. But yeah, for sure want to watch
It's okay.
like
Bitcoin to the moon.
like dude, Barca. Like I don't even care if they play like Getafe or something, bro. Like I just want to watch Barca, you know.
I just feel like any game would be like pretty cool to watch too.
That's true.
And then not just like Barcelona, the team. Like I feel like Spain has a lot of like they have a lot of nice beaches.
Dude,
There's a lot of things like to look around there.
Yeah,
I mean,
the city, the architecture.
yeah, the
The
cathedral,
siestas, go take a nap.
all that.
The
They have
what?
rivers and
The
stuff.
siestas. Everybody goes to sleep like in the afternoon. Like an hour.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm not going
You
to.
know that?
I'm not going to vacation.
No,
I know they shut down their
Yeah, they
they
close
shut
the
down their
shops,
they shut
everybody
down their
takes a nap.
businesses.
Okay,
Or like,
yeah,
and they open
Yeah,
up
Mar-
again.
Marlon told me that because he's been to Spain, so he's like, yeah, like they closed it for like a couple, yeah, I don't know if it's an hour or a couple hours or whatever, but yeah, he's like everyone closes down, like yeah, at the same
I
time.
need that sometimes, honestly.
That's funny. That's cool.
Just like a nap.
Yeah, and he's like, you gotta watch out like the pickpockets and stuff. I was like, damn. Yeah, like people bump into you and take your wallet.
Just carry a Glock.
Just kidding. Yeah, so
How
Just
about you,
Spain?
David? Oh, Spain. I don't know. To be honest, I would want to go. I want to go to a lot of places. Japan. I'm a huge.
Dude, I was
I'm
gonna
a
go last
huge
year. I was gonna
weeb.
go this year. Cancel because of COVID.
Yeah, as you guys can see, I'm a very big weeb.
This is an anime podcast.
So Japan has to be on the list. I've always want to go. I want to do Mount Everest at one point in my life.
like
Yeah,
go up.
yeah.
Mount Fuji's there.
Like I love adventure and like nature and stuff.
That's a
I want to do that. I haven't been to Hawaii.
I want to go to Hawaii.
How many people have climbed Mount Everest? I know it's not a lot.
And how many people have died?
Dude, like yeah, dude, that's insane, Mount Everest.
But like you could tell
That's
people
cool.
I climb Mount Everest.
That's
If
pretty
you
cool.
make it, my G, you gotta make it first.
That's pretty cool.
Dude, it's like 29,000 feet. You need to use
Maybe
the
not Mount Everest.
So it's
Maybe
not exceptional. It's 4,000 people who've made it to Mount.
Oh, that's
the
kind
top.
of a lot.
So that's
I was expecting like
That's
like
maybe not Mount
500 or
Everest.
something.
Maybe do the Onion Canyon first. That's pretty hard. Dude.
What did he say?
The steps.
Running Canyon.
I'm like that. I'm like, alright. I'll just stay right here.
Dude, how tall is Mount Everest? Like 29,000 feet, right?
Yeah, almost 30,000.
Yeah, that's how high planes fly, my G.
30,000
Yeah,
feet.
you need to be in like top
Yeah.
condition.
And you
like,
didn't
you're
have the
breathing, your
oxygen
mask.
mask too, right? Yeah, that's crazy,
Sweet
bro.
there.
Yeah, dude. How many days does it take?
It takes weeks
It takes
Yeah.
weeks.
because you have to slowly climb up because you have to let your lungs
That's crazy.
adapt to the altitude you're at.
Yeah.
So you do like a small part every like few days.
Yeah.
You rest. You let your body get used to the altitude and the oxygen up there, and then you climb a little bit. And
That's
yeah.
crazy, dude.
And then sometimes people
Yeah, bro,
go.
if you do that, bro,
You're like Machu Picchu.
I know. I'm a beast.
Machu Picchu. Your dad's been there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's So what I want to go to like the 7 wonders of the world. I've been to one in Mexico. I went to Chichen Itza.
That's one.
Yeah. The other ones are like
The Great Wall of China.
the Great Wall. I think
That T-posing Jesus statue in Brazil.
yeah. There's one in Jordan if I'm not mistaken. It's like search it up.
The pyramids.
It's called like the I don't know. The Taj Mahal is one. Yeah, the Taj Mahal is one.
There are like the
Big Ben,
pyramids
the
of
tower.
Giza, and then the Temple of Artemis, Ephesus, Statue of Zeus.
Statue of Liberty, that's one.
Dude, there is so many.
Um,
Great Pyramid of Giza. That's
Today,
one else.
because they switch up. Bro.
No, these are like the classic ones.
That's what I'm saying. They switch up, but I want to go to these: the Taj Mahal, the
Colosseum.
Colosseum, Chichen Itza, which I've been to. Machu Picchu's one. The Christ the Redeemer. That's the one we said. The Petra. That's the one in like Jordan.
Big Ben.
The Great Wall of China. See, so
I want to go to the original ones.
The Eiffel Tower.
okay, cool. I was counting. You just changed. So yeah, I want to go to those. Like, that's something else I want to do.
It's
Like,
pretty cool.
I've already done one, so I'm like, might as well do the other 6. And when we went to Chichen Itza, dude, it was so hot too, dude. Like, as soon as I stepped foot outside the bus, I started sweating. Yeah, it was that bad. It might like we were there for a tour. So my dad's all chilling like in his backpack, and me, my mom, my brother, we're all dying, and he's in his backpack like a little kid, just like yeah, he's like, oh, and I'm like, dude, you're not hot. I'm like, you're barely even sweating, and I'm over here drenched. He's like, dude, I'm from El Salvador, and he's just like walking. He's just walking. He's like, I'm used to this, and he's just like enjoying the whole tour, and the whole time I'm in the
desert.
I don't know, but yeah, dude, the whole time I'm just upset. I'm like, dude, when is this gonna end? I'm over here drenched in sweat. Yeah, dude. So yeah, so I want to do the 7 wonders. Do that. I feel like that'd be cool, and they're all around the obviously 7 wonders of the world, but they're all around the world. So I feel like a little bit of here, a little bit of there. You know, China, Brazil, Mexico, Jordan, Peru. So that's cool. You know.
Peru's art is nice.
How about you? What do you
Yeah, I have 4 places. Number 1 is Japan. I have to go there. I've been planning it like a lot of years.
Yeah, you
I haven't gone.
talked about it.
It's just COVID ruined everything. I was so close on going in 2020, but yeah,
You saved up the money and everything.
sure.
I was so close to going.
I can
I
save
thought you
money.
meant you were like this close
I
to
can
buying
save-
the
I can
tickets.
save money easy.
No.
When you find I got that, Macas got me. Macas I trust. Yeah, that's like my
Macas
first
I
destination.
trust.
Like I have to go there, dude. Like I'm gonna hit everything over there too. My second place, I always wanted to go to Paris, France.
I feel like all of Europe is nice. I don't know if you guys seen like the Norway stuff.
No, I haven't.
There's like a bunch of cliffs and like nature-wise, like the beach and stuff.
Yeah.
Super nice. Oh, where they filmed Thor Ragnarok, where
Oh, yeah.
his sister spawns or wherever.
Yeah, even where I think that's where they set up the new
Oh
Asgard.
yeah, that place
Asgard.
super nice.
Yeah, the new Asgard.
Oh, alright.
And then what else? You that's 2.
Um,
You said France. You said you have 4 places.
Yeah. I wanna go to New York.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanna go to New York.
My mom just went.
New York
Oh,
2022.
yeah. 2022 next year. Yeah. Let's go this fall.
Dude.
Let's go.
For the snow, I wanna go.
Let's
dude.
go.
Let's go, dude. I just wanna go with it.
Dude, that's not a vacation. I'm going to Lake
Oh,
Tahoe
sure.
next month.
Oh, you are? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll Zoom. We'll do Zoom podcast.
podcast.
Yeah. So
And the
New
whole
York
place.
and then Hawaii. I
Hawaii.
just wanna go to Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii looks nice.
Like a summer trip or something. That'll be fun.
What's that?
Yeah. Wasn't there 4?
I think that's a good 4. That's solid 4. That's
Right
it
now,
though
yeah.
for you.
No, dude, I want to go everywhere. Like, I also want to go to
Yeah,
France. I told you Norway. I feel like going to.
No, I've never heard
Alaska.
anyone say
Dude,
that.
Alaska.
Hey, dude, Alaska, like during like the summer, the sun doesn't go down, huh? And then
Oh,
during the winter,
yeah,
the sun
yeah.
barely comes up. I want to go for the summer when it never goes down.
I also want to do like a.
That'd be cool. I feel
I
like.
think it's in Greenland.
Greenland's beautiful.
Yeah, closer to like the North
No, it's
Pole.
Iceland.
No, it's
Greenland's
Greenland's
the
that big.
icy one.
Yeah.
Iceland is a nice one.
Yeah.
It's.
I want to go to
Iceland's
Greenland.
You wanna go to the
Why?
Iceland?
If you go far enough north, you could see the. I don't know what it's called. Those lights in the sky.
Santa Claus?
Santa Claus.
Santa? You wanna go visit Santa?
You can see his reindeer. You can see the elf shots. You can see.
Aurora.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Aurora.
Have you
Yeah.
seen that?
Can't you see that in Alaska?
I think
You just have to be close enough to
What do they
like
call it? Alaskan lights?
the
I
either
thought you said
either
Alaska.
pole.
If you see that, you could just die in peace.
So
Obviously.
I think there's like
Yeah.
certain spots during the year that you could go to like Greenland, because I mean
Yeah.
obviously going to
That's
either
awesome.
Antarctica or the Arctic, but that's
I'm not going
That's-
there.
that's-
Not Arctic.
so yeah, I want to go there and see that. I feel like that would be dope. The waterfall, like what's that one waterfall in
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls,
That's in like
That's New York.
Canada, New York, yeah, Buffalo or whatever. something like that.
where Jim and Pam got married.
Yeah, that's
I
why I
wanna
want to
go
go
there.
to New York. I want
Just for
to.
that?
No,
No,
not
the
just for that, but,
falls,
like,
what
yeah, I
the-
want to see Niagara Falls.
Wow.
Like, and then my mom said that like it's way different. Not way different, but like there's like no places for like cars. Like it's so packed and
So
stuff.
yeah.
I'm like, damn. Like I thought it was packed here, but she says it's packed over there.
Like skates.
So they took subway everywhere pretty much. And they walked a
I
lot.
want to go
They
to
said,
Brazil.
yeah, that's the statue.
The
I want to see the
beaches,
Jesus.
dude.
That's
I just
video.
want to go everywhere.
Brazil's
Bro.
looking kind of scary though.
Once I get papers, that's it. Traveling every 3 months.
What the heck? Every 3 months.
I'll just grind for money for traveling money.
That's cool. That's a cool lifestyle.
Like,
If you can put it out, that's awesome.
It's so
cause
hard. Like
I don't care about like money. I just want to like
You know what I mean?
use my money to
Yeah.
like.
I like that. Me too.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I love traveling, but the hard part is like if I really think about like work, like they let me go every 3 months. You know, like no, I don't think
I
so.
mean, you've been with Heco for a while, so like you gotta respect. Well,
I
like
guess.
you're practically a manager.
You're a
man.
manager.
Nah, bro. If I'm a manager, I can't do vacations at all. I gotta be there all the time. So yeah.
I mean, those are the places I could think of the top of my head.
That's cool. Yeah, you guys have been talking about Japan for so long that you guys want me. Like now I want to go.
You gotta go.
Yeah, like, you guys always send me
It
stuff
has so
from
much
Japan.
Well,
and
I
I'm
want to
like,
go
"Oh,
because
that's
I'm
fun."
leave.
Japan is crazy. It's
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Japan 2022.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Alright.
But-
You heard it here first. Alright. That's it.
No, well, people don't know where we're going. We're going to Vegas. We're going to Zion. We're going to do an 18-mile hike
Dude, 18 miles for real?
for
I think the Narrows is
Narrows.
closed. It said it was
Oh, yeah.
temporary closed.
Is it reopen?
I'm still doing.
You still
Let's just do it, yeah. We're just
Um,
sneak.
Yeah, but we're going to Vegas. Last time I went to Vegas, we were going to go to Zion. Literally, there was a big accident on the highway.
Was it actually 18 miles though?
the Narrows. The Narrows is
Oh.
18.
Yeah.
It's a
Angels
mile.
Landing is only about 6, I believe.
But it's all uphill, dude. Like he makes it sound easy, but no.
Bro, it should be light work.
How is it though? Is it like 18 miles like a circle or 18
No,
miles?
18 miles there, 18 miles back.
Sure, mile, really? So like.
But you can turn back whenever you want to.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy though, right?
But the views.
Yeah, like, I'm down. But 18 miles? That's a lot, dude.
It's not.
Been doing leg day every day for that.
Facts, dude. Like,
Walking
dude,
18
we haven't done
miles.
any hiking. It's like practice hiking. Like, dude, we're gonna be dead. That's why I told you,
I've been
like,
running.
driving back to Vegas from Zion, it's not gonna be fun. So
I've been running.
that's why I'm glad we put like someone close.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no episode for Bottle.
No
We're
episode
doing a
till, like,
vlog.
I bet. Yeah, we're doing. I like that. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so you know, we're gonna upload a vlog. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today. Thank you if you stayed up to this point. Appreciate you. You know who you are. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Boom. We out. Peace.